Hello everyone, welcome. This will be a new channel, a new playlist on our YouTube channel. As I said, we'll be providing a thorough, comprehensive PCI DSS training. And for you all to fully benefit, this will be a prerequisite. So I will create a new playlist on basic networking. Reason being that I started though, I have over 800 slides for PCI DSS. I still have, way to go. But I realized that most of, especially the first requirement, their controls has to do a lot with networking, right? You're going to be reviewing architectural diagram, network diagrams, configuration setting, firewalls, routers, switches, and name them. And you all know, I believe in you understanding what you are doing, right? Not just doing it because you want to do. And that's why I decided to pause and then put PCI DSS on a whole and to give you people an overview of all the different network devices. In as much as you do not need to be a network expert or admin, but if you are helping your organization to achieve the high trust certification, you'll be you act like a liaison. You'll be collecting artifacts. You'll be collaborating with different stakeholders. So it's important for you to also please understand what you are doing. Okay. And that's why it's been a lot of hard work, but I felt the need. This is important. Even if you are a working professional, I bet you some of us, we are not really good at networking and everything. Myself, I have to learn, study this to come teach you all in as much as I have an overview, a broad knowledge on IT as a whole, and also my background as a database administrator really helped me to be able to assimilate or understand this concept better. And just to put it also, as I said, for you to fully benefit on the PCI DSS, I think I have put out a video out there. PCI DSS, you will need to, I'm going to put just one third of the content on YouTube. The rest is going to be on our website for like it's a paid, you have to pay. And if you also, maybe you are already into the sector or you are trying to learn other framework, make sure you reach out to me because we already have a GLC too that our students are going to be working on that hands on. I have some folks that, they are willing to pay their money to come do this PCI DSS training. They are working already. I promise you, the training that you guys will provide is something that you won't get elsewhere. Right now, you guys can testify from all our videos, right? So make sure you watch this. Even if you know somebody doing networking in school, they are like, even somebody who just wants to learn, right? Knowledge is powerful. So this is something that they can also learn. You guys will see the training. I'll be touching a whole lot. Wi-Fi, how communication happens over the internet, what's IP addresses. Some of us, we just keep talking of IP. Do we even understand what an IP address is? So that's why, again, as I said, I have delved into all this old, like into all the concept, and I'm about to deliver for you people to enjoy. That being said, I'll share my screen and we will take it from there. All right. If you look at it, the first slide, we talk of overview networking concept. I know I'm really, really fast. Sorry, guys. I'll try to slow down. That's just my tendency. So we'll go through an overview of networking concept. First, we want to define what is a network. What do we understand by network? It says networking refers to the process of connecting multiple devices, such as computers, servers, routers, firewalls, and switches, so that they can communicate with each other, share resources like files, printers, and access the internet or other networks. The primary purpose of networking is to enable data exchange between devices, creating an interconnected environment where information can flow seamlessly. But what did we take? We talked about multiple devices. I know this is not a life class. Can we name some of those devices? They've named it in your house. Remember, I guess some of us, I have phones, two phones. I have my work laptop. I work from home. I have my personal laptop. I have TVs. I have how they call. I am going with ADT. I have cameras. I have sensor. I know all those things, they are all connected to a network, and communications happens only within my house. Then talk less of the fact that I have to send information via the internet. We uploaded this video via internet. How how does it really happen? How are you guys able to watch this video on YouTube? And that's some of the things that we felt the need for us to at least understand way, at least everything has to do about data, but we want to understand everything because I will go through the OSI model up to the level 7. It has been very challenging for me though, but I took myself, you guys know, I love challenging stuff. And as a matter of fact, we will nail this training together. And they say, for example, devices include computers, servers, printers, routers, switches, firewalls. We will discuss all of this in depth, okay? And for files, applications, databases, printers, internet access. I have my printer over there. I have to sit on my laptop. I just have to print something, and I will go and take my, my printed copies. How did it all happen? There's some form of communication going on, and that's why we want to know. Okay. This is a typical example of how everything is being connected. A basic networking, this can be a switch, this can be a router, this center, this person. And then you see you have laptop, you have printers, cloud, you have server, you have how they call firewalls. So you have all of this, there's that communication that happens. And that's why we will find out shortly. Then we also have to talk of the types of networks. First, we have a local area network. And what will happen is that I'll be introducing some new terminologies. And rather for me to just finish the topic, I'll have to go, you guys will see the training, discuss those terminologies. Then, just for us to understand that, I will come back that way again. As I said, I really want us to have this foundation, right? I believe so much in having the fundamentals if you really want to succeed. And the fundamentals literally forms the backbone. It doesn't matter what you do. So type of networks, there are two. The first one that we're going to talk on has to do with a LAN. That's a local area network. Local, yeah, the word is localized, is confined in a region, is local. And that's why they say a network confined to a small area, such as an office or building where devices can share resources locally. Like in my house, it's a local area network. I'm confined in my house. I have all these network devices that we've mentioned. I have my phones, I have my laptop, I have my Alexa is there. Just name all the devices that I have. I talk of sensor, I talk of cameras, all of them I do have it. They are all connected. Printers, they are all connected, to my Wi-Fi within my network. And that's what we call local area network. Or if you work for an organization, you go to an office, that is a local area network. But come to think of an organization that have just one office. Then what happens if the organization have 2 or 3 offices in different states, in different regions, in different countries? Then we start talking about wide area network. But local is just confined in that particular region, as we said, such as an office or a building. A typical example or some of the characteristics of local area network. First, they say typically owned and managed by a single organization. We talked on that already. High speed connection, typically using internet cables or Wi-Fi. I believe some of you must have seen this word internet. You must have heard of Wi-Fi, but have you ever taken some time to understand what it actually means? And that's why this training is for you. Limited to a small geographic area like an office, school, or home. Some of the real world example we can have, just take a typical example of an office network. They said maybe a law firm, it doesn't matter where you work, any other organization, employees in the same building connect to a local network to share files and access internal applications such as document, management system, email servers, and printers. When I used to go to the office in my local area network, we have it's a shared resource, a printer that when I go there, I have to put my code. I go there and I print. So what with you, if I want to send somebody email still in that local area network, everything is localized, everything is confined, and we're able to exchange message. But do you see, we're gonna discuss something high-speed connection, typically internet cables or Wi-Fi. That's something that we're gonna discuss. This is a typical example of what a LAN is. Do you see? Now you have the LAN, you have all the different computers or resources or file that we've mentioned. If you look at your printers, printer, you also have those files, you have file system, you have different departments with their devices. We're going to discuss, it's very interesting. You have the HR department, you have the finance department, you have the IT department. This department, though we just deploy one device each, but they have now multiple devices. It could be phones, it could be laptops, it could be desktop, whatever, projectors that are all connected, and the communication happens within the local area network. So that being said, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna discuss like the training, we'll cover that, and then we will talk on internet. I will take it from there because I want you people to fully benefit. I want people to fully benefit on this training. So I'll see you all in the next video.